En nyt hosta ketään. Mitähän vittua? Yes.
Alexander is standing in a secret passage of the Castle of the Crown. The hallway is Alexander. Alexander looks through.
Siellä on kettä. Hyvää viikonloppua kaikille.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks. Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside. Alexander can read the piece of... Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu. The box contains various trinkets and a scrap of paper with a word written on it. Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and Alexander opens. Alexander picks up the letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe. A stone door fits neatly into the wall. Uh-oh. An intruder!
I'll bet he sure fits the description.
Right.
You'll stay in here.
The guard dogs leave. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this.
Jowlo.
Never mind. Quick, before the...
But how did you know I...
This is no place.
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle,
Suella. Oli. C. B.
Listen, door. I would have you open...
it worked. Alexander pulls the drapery aside. On the table are 4 unusual items.
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the druids.
On the table is a miniature oak.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the druids thought the Winged Ones stole.
On the table,
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
as Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Alexander has no wish to... Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat... oh no. It's... Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what? Alexander hears the guard enter the west hall. Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Prince Alexander, here.
The Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a month. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you.
Alexander is carrying a letter.
You give me...
But Sal...
Vittu.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... Oh no, it's wedding music. Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then, the sound of... Alexander... Alexander... The wedding...
Prince... Since...
Wait. If you love your prince, the Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cosima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Alhazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cosima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cosima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cosima, declare Abdul Alhazred as my lawful...
But
Do you still claim that the princess is...
Alexander approaches.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not a...
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my...
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard.
Hold! In the name of the truth!
King Califim and Queen Alaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cosima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it.
But, Califim, that's not Cosima. I'd known.
What have you done with our daughter?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by...
Why, you conniving...
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword! Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cosima.
He's getting away! Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Alexander, be careful. Alhazred has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here! Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me?
Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then...
Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now!
As you wish, master. Razzle dazzle...
Alexander!
Bless you.
No argument there.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You...
My lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving. I've got a new master. I've got...
So, you are a...
Inspiration.
Zounds! This sword must...
Good. Then you... So...
This mouse shall...
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this...
Suit yourself.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing...
Ha! And so...
Not if I can help it. You...
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You...
There's no reason to use that object there.
But I forget.
Alhazred...
Forgive me.
Fuck this.
Alexander! No!
Dickens. Oh.
Hei, käydään tupakalle. Tää uusiksi.
on juopottelut ja välillä myös juopottelut. Vasta Jirelle. Se jää yllätystä.
Alexander!
Shut up! Here I am. It's a What? Never mind. Yeah. Razzle.
Bless you.
No one.
Shamir Shama.
I've got a new nose.
So. Zow!
So,
This.
ha! You can barely lift that sword, my
Attempt.
So,
Alexander,
ha!
Not if
Cosima,
Ah! You!
that would serve.
Noin. Rapman.
Cosima! Are you alright?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, Princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
En ole moneen vuoteen.
Oh, guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Cosima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cosima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cosima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cosima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
Mitäs siellä?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cosima's finger. Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the
Ai
groom?
perkele.
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cosima with glad hearts. and sanction this union.
Then, Alexander and Cosima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cosima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cosima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cosima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Thank you for playing. Mitä sit pelas?
Just need to hear you say, if you would have me go or stay. soul's embrace. If it's not meant to be this way, why do you haunt